Hi guys, today we are going to be talking about aquaculture production systems. So in this video we are going to be taking you through pond design, water quality, feeding and harvesting. So first of all, the production system that we have here is pond culture production system. This is the most traditional one, and as you can see, in most places it is the one that is widely used. Yes, because it is easier to construct. So, first of all, you're going to talk about pond design and construction and the steps that we take for making an earthen fish pond construction. So the first thing we need to do is to select a suitable site. You need to choose an area which has good water supply. The second thing that we have to do is to clear the area. Like if it has grass or rocks or any of those things, we have to take them out. Then we mark out the dimensions. This one will depend on how big or small you want your pond to be. The second point is we excavate the pond area. So we dig it and then we remove the sand and anything that is underneath so that we can have that sort of hollow shape. And the depth is usually 1 to 1.5 meters. Like in this one, you can see it's probably 1.5 meters. Then you construct the pond dikes. After construction of the pond dikes, you install inlet and outlet structures. These inlet and outlet structures are to ensure that the water flow is managed well. We have controlled water entry and water exit from the pond. Then we level and smooth the pond bottom. This is to ensure that the water will be to facilitate drainage and reduce stagnant areas. Then we test the water retention. This is when we do the testing by first filling it with water to see if the water will leak. And then we can also apply lime so that we can have the right pH. And then you fill the pond and you begin stocking. Yes, thank you.
I am going to take you through the water quality, which is monitoring the water on a regular basis, and aeration of this is checking of the dissolved oxygen in the water, and water exchange should be done on a regular basis to prevent the accumulation of ammonia in the water and nitrates. The pH in the water should be around 6.5 to 8.5, and as the temperature should be around 24 to 30 degrees Celsius. Liming should be done to maintain the accurate pH in the water. Fertilization should also be done to promote the growth of planktons in the water.
When we talk about feeding, there are several methods of feeding, but the most common methods of feeding are the broadcast feeding and the tray feeding. Tray feeding is for fry and small fish, and the tray feeding, it's easy to monitor the intake of their feeds. Feeds should be kept in a cool, dry and well-ventilated rooms. This is to avoid the mold growth, nutrient degradation and absorption of moisture. When you talk about feeding of fish, fry fish should be fed 4 to 5 times a day, and the fingerling should be fed at least 3 to 4 times a day. When we talk about the feeding tips, the fish should be fed at the same time daily in a shaded areas. Also, you should observe the fish during feeding to assess health and appetite. Also, avoid overfeeding to reduce the waste and population.
Talking about harvesting of fish, our main objective here is to efficiently collect the fish while ensuring minimal stress and maintaining product quality. The key practices include harvesting fish based on market size and demand, and fish is harvested using seine nets or partial draining of pond systems or using lift cages for cage systems. Also, fish are stunned humanely to ensure ethical harvesting. Fish are cooled immediately after harvest to preserve freshness. The equipment used in fish harvesting include seine nets, stunning tools, ice bins, and water pumps. And we should also consider timely harvest to to avoid extreme weather and ensure compliance with local animal welfare regulations. And that's all.